After everything that happened this week, it seems fitting that this morning started with a mystery. Quote, more than a dozen reporters lined up in the hallway outside the courtroom about an hour before the first of 3 cases were set to be argued before U.S. Court of Appeals judges. Reporters and members of the public were free to enter the courtroom during the first 2 cases. But the secrecy clampdown quickly followed as the court shifted gears to the sealed grand jury case. A security officer wearing blue rubber gloves checked the chambers for any devices left behind. The live audio feed went dead. And then the clerk kicked the journalists off the entire 5th floor. Determined to keep covering the story, reporters spread out around the courthouse and quickly set up a group email chain to pool their resources and communicate about who saw what in the hallways, the elevators, staircases, and entrances throughout the building. The media played cat and mouse with the courtroom security guards. Several reporters were reprimanded for waiting in the stairwells. This was the report from Darren Samuelson at Politico this morning from the federal courthouse in Washington, D.C. Now, what all those reporters were looking for was a glimpse of someone from special counsel Robert Mueller's team heading into that courtroom to argue a sealed mystery case before those appellate judges, and maybe a glimpse of whoever Mueller's team was arguing against in that case. Because as it stands, all we know is that there has been this sealed mystery case unfolding for months in federal court. And thanks to some excellent reporting from Politico, we know that it appears to be the special counsel's office locked in a battle with a resistant grand jury witness. Now, we don't know who the witness is or what the fight is about, but we do know that the case has been going back and forth between the district and appeals courts on a miraculously expedited schedule, suggesting that whatever this case is, the courts are inclined to move other things out of the way in order to address it. Now, the other big clue was that when the full appeals court heard the case, the only judge to recuse himself was the court's only Donald Trump appointee, who had said at his confirmation hearing that he would recuse himself from any cases involving Trump and the Russia probe. And then today we got one more piece of evidence that this mystery grand jury dispute does indeed involve Robert Mueller. Although the reporters staking out that courtroom weren't able to see anything, about 10 minutes after activity wrapped up there, CNN caught special counsel prosecutors Michael Dreeben and Zainab Ahmad rolling into Mueller's office building. A number of keen observers have pointed out today that the part of the Mueller investigation that Zainab Ahmad is known to have worked on is the prosecution of Trump National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. So should we assume that whoever this mystery person is who's fighting with the special counsel's office over the grand jury, that it's someone connected to the Flynn case? We don't know. It's a mystery.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.